Deep in the South, amongst the cotton fields of South Carolina, sits a cornerstone of NASCAR's foundation. Souvenirs of each race are tattooed on these walls. If they could talk, they would tell stories of those who conquered and those who fell short. Dime hit the high note in Nashville. The rest of the field was left singing the blues. Well, it appears to be a four-man race, but the ones chasing him aren't the names you might think. This year, it's old school versus new guard.
Never have I seen a finish with so many passes in such a short track in such a short time. I can't remember ever seeing the end of a motor race being as exciting as that.
Elliott is practically coasting through 3 and 4. Dale Earnhardt goes around the out-of-fuel Bill Elliott, and Dale Earnhardt is going to win. Oh, my goodness.
Can you believe it? A half a lap, about 3/4 of a mile, and Bill Elliott would have gotten the checkered flag.
Here he goes. Look here. Oh, they make contact. Oh, and they make contact. They go down into the corner side by side, and Jeff Burton will make a challenge. But Jeff Gordon wins it. Jeff Gordon wins the Winston Million.
Side by side. Somebody's got to give. Getting into turn 1.
Oh, baby. I'm telling you, Kurt Busch is not going to give up the win.
Ricky Craven's not going to give up either. It's going to be a drag race. Wow. They touch. They touch.
Craven got him. Craven got him.
Craven got him.
What a finish.
Darlington is dripping with history. Some of the greatest finishes in NASCAR happened right here. Now, after a 6-year absence, the Camping World Truck Series is back in black. You're watching The Setup, presented by Polaris. Hello, everyone. I'm Krista Voda, and I am standing in one of the most feared places on this racetrack between the ultra-tight turns of 3 and 4. Now, I may be dressed in black, but this is the lady in black, and she earns that nickname every time. In fact, behind me on these walls, there are the Darlington stripes, and those are just from today, practice and qualifying of the trucks. You know, it's been 6 years since the trucks were here, so there is a lot of anticipation. But after what happened last week, there is also a sense of urgency. Now, Nashville is usually a place of tempo. Last week, it was tempers. Here's a look back.
Music City met the Camping World Truck Series for round 2 this season. With prides and points aside, it was all about the guitar in Nashville.
Bodine and Austin Dillon, Toyota and Chevrolet respectively on the front row here this evening. Green flag is in the air.
Wreck on the racetrack. Johanna Long in the 15 involved in this.
Top 09. Man, he was dropping like a stone. There had to be something wrong with that truck.
It was flat, Michael, so Todd really got lucky to get that caution and get here to the pits.
Big crash.
Crash for Mario Goslin in the number 12.
This is going to be a huge break for Todd.
It's like Mario's mad at somebody.
He's looking for somebody.
He's going to tell somebody what he thinks.
With strategy and a strong truck, number 30 continued to run number 1.
Well, we're back like we started. Top 09 started on the pole. But everything else has changed. The whole complexion of this race has changed.
Is anybody close to his timeline? Nope, not even close.
Looks like he's got the preferred line down in the corner, but look at Eichler drive hard into the corner.
Oh, trouble!
I almost had Justin Lofton and Brian Eichler laying in my lap.
This is a statement tonight, man. Yeah. This is how you go out and grab a championship.
A Sam Bass decorated Gibson guitar goes to the winner, and that tonight will be Todd Bodine winning at Nashville Superspeedway.
Never give up. Great job, boys. Love y'all. Proud just to be part of this team. But just keep doing this. Get us a little guitar.
Bodine's lead is now 174 points. That's the second largest lead with 11 to go. But the guys behind him are hungry. None of the drivers in 2nd through 6th have won a championship before. And those 5 drivers are separated by only 120 points. Ray Dunlap is standing by with one of them.
Krista, I can promise you, Eric Almirola has not given up. And tonight you have a truck that you've used to win 2 races this season. But what did you learn at Dover or Michigan that can help you on this terribly tough track?
Nothing. Nothing. We have, you know, quite a bit different setup from both those racetracks and then to here as well. So just really proud of all the guys on Graceway Pharmaceuticals team here. Our 51 Toyota Tundra is pretty good. I felt really happy with it in race trim. Qualifying, I just got a little bit loose. You know, I think that cost a shot at the pole, but track position is going to be really important tonight. We run so hard and so close to the fence that if you get tight, it's going to be easy to get into it. So our focus is to try and keep the fenders on it for at least the first 3 quarters of the race and then go after it.
Okay, good luck to you tonight. That's Eric Almirola, and Adam is standing by with the guy who was fastest in time trials.
And that would be Timothy Peters. He knows how to get it done at the most magical places. Last fall, you won at your home track, Martinsville. Earlier this year, you won at the track, Daytona. On the pole tonight for the oldest track. How special would this one be at Darlington?
It would be very special. You know, watched a lot of races here, but never actually got to compete on it till tonight. Got to do the tire test in March. Really helped me for today and this weekend. You know, but our Apex Tools family of brands, Toyota Tundra, has been good ever since we rolled off the liftgate. And Jeff Hensley and all the guys on this team do a great job week in and week out. The guys back at the shop, fab shop, suspension room, guys that help us put these trucks together while we're on the road. I mean, it makes my job a lot easier. And, you know, it's really cool to hold up that flag and it says Darlington. You know, when we were fortunate enough to sit on the pole at ORP and it said Indianapolis on the bottom, I thought that was very cool. But to come here knowing the history and the people that's won the $1 million here and to see Darlington on the bottom of that, it's real special. Another special place, another special moment for Timothy Peters. Krista?
Thanks, Adam. Yeah, keep your eye on those two. Peters and Almirola both did the tire test here. They may have an advantage. You know, this track actually has 2 nicknames, the Lady in Black and the track Too Tough to Tame. Well, 2 drivers who come in here anything but tame, Brian Eichler and Justin Lofton, after tangling in Nashville.
There's Lofton in the 7, Brian Eichler on the outside in the 18.
Oh, trouble! That was a knife save by Brian Eichler and Justin Lofton.
This is after the checkered flag flew. You see Lofton letting Eichler know not too happy.
You know, we weren't like we were racing for the win there. We're racing for about 10th, I think. So just uncalled for, you know, these things already having a difficult night, struggling a little bit, no need to tear these trucks up.
I mean, it was hard racing. I don't know if it was necessarily clean. He kind of pinched me down when the 01 didn't move down as far as he should have, and he just kind of kept pinching me. I mean, he's just trying to block, but I'm racing for points.
Well, let's find out from the horse's mouth. We have you and Justin Lofton as both guys we think have a very good chance of winning a race this season, but last week you guys had a rough time on the track. Any of that left over, Brian?
No, I don't think so. You know, just some tempers there at the end of that race. We're here at Darlington, and definitely a whole different animal. We've already got the Darlington stripe on the side of our Tundra, and hopefully that's the last one we have. So we'll stay up there. We qualified 10th tonight, so I think we can keep it up front.
Okay, go get 9 positions. Let's hear from the other side of the story with Adam.
No question, despite getting his 2nd consecutive top 10 when the race wrapped up last week at Nashville, Justin Lofton a little hot under the collar. So have you put all that behind you as we get set to go here tonight?
Yeah, you definitely have to. Coming into Darlington, I mean, a track that's already, you know, too tough to tame, and let alone to have grudges and, you know, have people kind of going after you isn't really what you need to be doing here. You know, all the guys on the number 7 Visit Pit Toyota Tundra have been working so hard. There's no reason to, you know, go out and mess something up for them.
Congratulations on a great qualifying run. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Justin Lofton starting 3rd here this evening.
Well, this is not a track where you want to try to rough somebody up, because the Lady in Black will do that for you. Still to come on the setup, the vault has been shut for a while here, but we will crack it open to show you one of the past truck races here at Darlington, and there have been some good ones. Plus, ever wonder what a professional race car driver had as his first set of wheels? We'll ask our drivers. It's our version of Pimp My Ride. And we will sit down with rookie Brett Butler. What? You don't know much about him? Well, you will. More of the setup from Darlington right after this on Speed. The setup is presented by Polaris, the hardest working, smoothest riding off-road vehicles, now at your local dealer. And brought to you in part by Camping World. Visit Camping World's RV Spa for all of your detailing and refurbishment needs. We are your cleaning professionals. And by Edge, the leader in performance electronics. Earlier today, Austin Dillon cast a line for a good cause. As part of a special partnership with the Outdoor Dream Foundation, Dillon is giving 2 young boys an outdoor experience of fishing and racing. Earlier today, Dillon and his guests, Derek Hanna and Tyler Vickery, went fishing at Ramsey's Pond here at the racetrack. Derek overcame a heart virus while Tyler received a heart transplant 2 years ago.